Oh my goodness, an elephant picture. He looks vintage Italian and reminds me of an owl picture I sold a couple of years ago for almost $100.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
It's a super chilly day today in Las Vegas, only about 55 degrees. But come with me, we are headed down to the Goodwill at Rainbow and Cheyenne to see what we can find. Let's go thrifting! Following last week's video, I had several questions regarding vintage Christmas bubble lights and whether it's possible to fix them if they're not working. Do stay tuned. At the end of the video, I'll show you some bubble lights and we'll do some troubleshooting together. Here we are at Goodwill. Let's go in and see what we can find. Let's go thrifting! There's a cart all ready and waiting for us here. Oh, the wheels are a bit sticky. Let's try a different one. Here we go. The color of the week on the board here is blue. All items with a blue price sticker are 50% off. So let's head on back to the hard goods section. All sorts of Christmas stockings on the end cap here. Oh, look at this elephant. He's huge, made of wood. Unfortunately, very damaged on the ear there, and his tusks are missing. They were probably made of ivory, and it is illegal to sell anything made with ivory of many species of animals. Let's go around the corner here into the figurines and collectibles and see what we can find. These long-stemmed glass flowers sell very well for me, but they need to be in perfect condition. That one has broken petals. What I've done in the past is saved them as I thrift them until I have enough for a bouquet and then sold them together with a really pretty vase. This is interesting. Looks like inlaid wood. Oh, it's actually a Target dollar spot piece. The wood is just painted ceramic, inexpensive. Lots of dolls. Oh, look at this pumpkin. That is made to look like antique or vintage mercury glass. I really like that actually. It will contrast well with the orange and yellows of the fall season. The stem there has a bit of a rough spot, but I don't think it's broken. It could just use with a little bit of a file. You can use a nail file or a metal file just to take the rough off. There's a serving bowl back there. Some rose saucers and bowls. That whiskey bottle we saw last time is still there, and a Halloween cookie house. This looks a bit like Goofus glass. It's just a modern reverse painted piece. Ooh, look at this beauty. It's a fabric cactus, looks to be handmade. There is a lady on Etsy who makes these. I will put her name down on the screen here. I forget the name of it offhand, and then I'll show you what she does. It's really amazing, amazing fabric plant creations. Here's a metal tree. I'm not sure what it's for. Maybe jewelry or little ornaments. You could really use it for anything you wanted. Deviled egg tray. All sorts of different bits over here. Candle holders. Oh, Blue Sky Clayworks house. Still here. Still broken. Here's a canister. Oh, I wanted to look inside, but the lid doesn't look like it's taped, but it's stuck. Milk churn with sunflowers. Oh, somebody has donated all of their elephant collection over here. This one looks ever so old. Ceramic painted orange. And next to it is a white planter, and a vintage painted planter. Some silvery pumpkins in bags. Let's see. Got some candles. Oh, more elephants. This is lovely. It's really detailed brass elephant head. It's a wall hanging. I really like that piece. It's a little bit steep at a $7 price tag, but there is definitely still room for some profit. More elephants. This one is carved quartz and another ceramic planter. We've got some bookends. A hammered aluminium bowl at the back here. Not ever such good quality. The design is a bit off-centered. Let's see if there is a signature on there. I only usually pick up hammered aluminium if it's really nice quality and signed by a maker. I don't think this one is going to be. It says hand forged 2. We'll leave it on the shelf. I'm always asked how I know what items to pick up when I'm looking at the Goodwill shelves. Well, I have come to know what my customers like and what they will buy. You also asked me how I decide what platform I'm going to sell my items on, and for me it often comes down to the item's weight. For example, this heavy marble taper candle holder I would list on Poshmark because Poshmark has a £5 flat rate for shipping. I sell my much lighter items on eBay. Let's keep going. Here's a rocking horse piggy bank. Always give piggy banks a bit of a shake. You just never know when there's going to be something inside. More elephants over here. Look at this pair. Vintage, cartoonish, yellow elephant wall hangings. They're absolutely lovely. I don't think there's ever such a big market for these, and they are a bit steep in price, so we are going to leave those for somebody else. All sorts of clear and crystal here. I'm checking the bottom of the pieces that I find interesting for a mark or an etching. Waterford Steuben. This one is Lenox. Sadly, these only sell for about $10, if at all. Here's a reverse painted piece. Somebody's project, I think. This one is marble. It's etched. Quite a nice design. It is $10, and that is just a bit much for me for resale, so we'll leave it. Here's a little boat, Jonah's boat there. This is a nice colorway, black and orange. It's a project piece, very lightweight. Cork storage. That says wine, a wine basket. This is a little cloche. It would go onto a saucer like that. That is not the saucer for it, but something like that. Here's a stopper. That's very interesting. Let's pop this into the cart and see if by any chance we can find the bottle it fits into. While we were exploring the figurines, they wheeled out 3 new carts of treasures and they're restocking the shelves. This one looks like it's mostly Christmas. Here's Santa. Oop. We've got ornaments and plush here. Some trays and ribbons. Let's have a little dig. Ooh, over here is an inflatable Santa. I have some inflatables on my balcony. Let's grab this guy. We'll pop him into the cart, and at the end of the video, I will show you my outdoor Christmas display. I'm in the lamp section and found a lava lamp. You have to be a bit careful because sometimes the wax gets old and it doesn't work right. Here's a neon light up palm tree. These are really, really fun. I actually think I have one of those at home. I can show you how it lights up. This one is a flamingo. Oh, I was hoping that would be pink, but again, not working. Here we are in the vases, planters and florals. There are some lovely purple votive candle holders here. Let's have a look. Oh, they're quite lightweight, not great quality. I think we will leave those on the shelf. The shelves are very full today, ever so colourful, all sorts of silks and plants. Got some really pretty white tulips there and some wreaths. Clear vases have spilled over from the next section. Lots to choose from today. I'm just going to take these two off. I want to have a look at this pink bowl down here. Wondering if it's vintage. It doesn't feel ever so old, but some of these are Hager or other vintage brands. I want to take a look at this black bowl at the back here. Let's see, what is this? I think this is some sort of water heating vessel or cooking vessel. It's missing its lid. So we will pop that back on the shelf and put these pieces where they were. We'll keep going here. As I said, lots of vases and planters. I'm lifting things up, making sure I don't miss anything. Here is a cobalt blue vase, modern piece. I think we look at this one every time we come. It is lovely, redware, but still here, still chipped. This is a beautiful diamond point candy bowl. Unfortunately, missing its circus tent lid. We'll leave it as well. All sorts of pretty coloured glass, as you can see. Ooh, back there, is that milk glass? Nope, it's it's plastic. That definitely fooled me. We've got decanters and candlesticks. Here's a nice blue bowl. Oh, thought that might be vintage, but it is contemporary. Green optic swirl there. Wine bottles. And here's a Kleenex box. Looks to be, no, I thought it might be old lucite, but it is modern acrylic with some silver sparkles in there. Here's a Malibu rum advertising piece. That could be an ice bucket, or you could use it as a planter. Let's see, what else can we find? I love the yellow of this pot. You help me grow. Unfortunately, we've got some paint loss at the base there. Terracotta and glass. Ooh, look at this beauty. Black amethyst. It looks to be, is that I think it's transfer wear on there. Not hand painted, only $3. I love the vintage black glass pieces, and they do sell quite well for me. Let's see if by any chance there are more, because I think that one actually came in a set. Making our way into the clear, we have to be on the lookout for the decanter or the bottle for that stopper we found in the figurines. This has the look of Blenco, but not the feel, and the edge on top is very, very sharp. I do like the look of this vase in front here. Let's see. I like the way it's thick on top and thin on the bottom, but it is just an inexpensive piece, lightweight ceramic. If it was artisan pottery, I would definitely pick it up. Here's our stopper. Now, as you can see, it has a green tint. So we are on the lookout for a bottle or decanter with a similar green tint to it. It should be relatively easy to pick out of the lineup here. Here's a green piece that's sort of a similar color, but unfortunately I am not seeing any bottles or decanters in that similar shade. Here we are in the kitcheny bits, and our green bottle could be hiding out here, so we'll have to keep an eye out. I thought this was a lovely piece of restaurant ware, but it is actually melamine. What is this? It looks like a tin. Ooh, under here is a piece of restaurant ware. This is a gorgeous celery dish. I love the floral design. It's only $2. I'm not sure of the brand. I'm guessing maybe Syracuse. We'll have to peel the sticker off and take a look at it during the haul where I show you everything I bought right after this shopping trip. Here is a demitasse and saucer. It looks to be Japanese. Plastic box. What else can we find? Eggplant dish. Oh, here is a silver plate, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it does. It says silver plated there. I always check these coasters though, because some of them are actually sterling silver 925. Got a blue bowl. It's quite a pretty color. I think that would have come in a nesting set of 3. A couple of vintage pieces. A cupcake keeper, which are also really handy for organizing craft supplies. A Santi jar and a covered pie dish. This piece looks like English stoneware, but I think it's a ceramic replica. Lots of glass jars, pitchers and canisters. Ooh, this is a vintage cranberry relish server in its original box. I don't know about you, but I'm always confused as to how to serve cranberry jelly. Chris makes an absolutely delicious fresh recipe for us every year, but the kids do like this jelly one as well. We'll pop that into the cart. I love it for the box. If you find items in their original vintage or antique boxes, do take a second to look them up on eBay. A lot of the boxes don't survive over the years, and consequently, they can be quite hard to find and sought after. Here's another lonely stopper. This one is white ceramic for a canister. I've been looking and looking, but haven't been able to find the bottle for our green glass stopper. This is a pretty cobalt blue glass bowl. Very, very thin though. Definitely a modern piece. All sorts of bits on these shelves, not just kitcheny bits. Roblox books. We've got tumblers at the back. Even a blood pressure cuff here. Oh, here's that ducky mold that I liked last time, but it's damaged. We got tins and cutlery organizers. So many things. This serving dish is really pretty. It reminds me a bit of Port Marion. The brand is Woodhill. It's $8. And underneath are a couple of Wilton cake molds. Now, these used to sell really, really well for me. Unfortunately, not so much anymore, although I do like that Taz one under there. On the other side of the aisle are plates, dishes, and bowls. I love the design on this canister up here. Beautiful yellow flowers. It's blue tag, $8, so it's actually $4, but it's missing its lid. So we will keep an eye out on the shelves for a lonely, possibly teak, maybe lighter color wood canister lid, but I'm not holding out too much hope. This vintage smoky glass piece has the look of George Briard. Let's unstack these plates and put them somewhere safely so we can get a better look. George Briard pieces have his signature somewhere on them. And I'm not seeing it on here. $4. Without that signature, I think I'm going to leave it for somebody else. This pottery pot is lovely quality. It almost looks like it is Robinson Ramsbottom pottery. Dad's M&Ms. That is super duper cute. That would make a great Christmas or birthday gift full of M&Ms, wouldn't it? Let's pop that into the cart. The ladies are telling me they've put out more elephants. We saw this one before. It's like a shell composite. Here's a baggie of salt and pepper shakers. Vintage Japanese, it looks like. We'll absolutely grab those. So many fun pieces. Oh my goodness, an elephant picture. He looks vintage Italian and reminds me of an owl picture I sold a couple of years ago for almost $100. He's $8, but that's okay because there's definitely still room for profit. We've got more elephants down here, figurines, and another couple of planters. They are putting out so many Christmas items on these shelves. I wanted to take a little peek. This glass looks a bit like Lenox, but it's just a single. Let's see. Here's a Ray Dunn Boo canister. I do have several in stock in my store, thriftingvegas.com. So I'm going to leave that one for somebody else. A lovely plushy Santa there. What else can we find? All sorts of Christmas tree ornaments. Lots and lots of bags of them. This one is interesting. Seems to be souvenir balls from different places. California there. Oh, look. South Park ornaments. TV shows ornaments often do very, very well. The Simpsons, South Park, that sort of thing. We're going to pop those into our cart. I just happened to look down and notice that this lovely marble candlestick has a bruise, almost a chip on the side of it. So for $5, unfortunately, we are going to put that back onto the shelf. We can't walk through a Goodwill without stopping to look at the mugs. So here we are in the mug section. I'm looking for vintage pieces, artisan pottery, things that have been popped here by mistake, like this decorative ball. Here's an early Pfaltzgraff cup. Let's see. Not many sets today, mostly single pieces. Not seeing anything crazy good. Oh, here's a little miss. Remember the Mr. and Mrs. Children's books? They were very popular in England. I'm not sure if they were here. That looks very 80s. So we really gave it our best, but haven't been able to find the bottle for our stopper. So back onto the shelf it goes. And with any luck, they will bring the bottle or decanter out at some point. And somebody will be able to match the two together. Having a quick browse through the glasses, here's a Libby pink bud vase. Very pretty color that. Those look lovely for Valentine's Day. Only 99 cents. They've just wheeled out another cart of new treasures. Again, it looks like a lot of seasonal items, but we will have a look to see what we can find. I've spotted a familiar signature. Heather Goldmig tells me that this piece is Blue Sky Clayworks. 2 little pumpkins. It's a tea light holder. It's only 99 cents. We'll put that carefully into the cart. And I've also grabbed this bag of vintage ornaments. I'm going to think about those. Very, very delicate. And I'm just not sure that I want to ship them. Let's see, we've got a gold, silver reindeer that looks like a Target dollar spot piece. Another blue sky. This one is a little snowman holder. What else is in here? Lots and lots of ornaments. I think those are just made to look vintage. Santas. And cups in here. Let's take a little stroll through the artwork. Here's a fun wreath. It's a little moose and the sign says Mooseltoe season. That reminds me, I have a lovely wreath I want to bring out to show you in my haul. It's made of wine corks. It's absolutely lovely. Do stay tuned. We've got my top 5 best-selling items from my last haul coming up right now. And after that, the haul of everything we just found. And here we go with a rundown of the top 5 best-selling items from my last haul. Coming in at number 5, the lovely set of Pimpernel coasters showing scenes of coastal England. I paid $3 for them and sold them for $29. In the number 4 slot, the lovely Ray Dunn Drink Up Pet Bowl with the blue interior. I paid $3 for it and I sold it for $28. At number 3, the stunning numbered Chillmark plate, glass and metal depicting the 12 days of Christmas. I paid $8 for it and I sold it for $42. In the number 2 slot, the absolutely stunning vintage pair of Cambridge glass triple taper candle holders. I paid $8 for the pair and I sold them for $51. And at number 1, the absolutely gorgeous, possibly Italian Empoli pink glass bottle, to which I added a string of little lights with a cork stopper. I paid $6 for the bottle and I sold it for for $86. Here on my table is everything we found at Goodwill and a few extras I promised to you during the video. Let's start out over here with this fantastic vintage cranberry serving set. It's actually all in its original packaging here. It's silver plated. Look at this lovely spoon. Beautiful design here. As I mentioned in the video, I always struggle with how to present the canned cranberry jelly that everybody loves. And here is the little tray. It has been used but preserved nicely. The best way to stop silver plate from tarnishing is to prevent air getting to it. So I like to wrap it in tissue and then pop it in a plastic bag for storage. I am asking $20 for the cranberry set. Next, this absolutely lovely restaurant ware celery dish. Look at the pattern on this. Little flowers. It's just gorgeous. The brand is, let's see, Scammell's, Trenton, China, and made in America, it says. You don't see that very often. It's a lovely piece, very, very useful. You could use it as a serving dish or even to display little ornaments. I am asking $25 on this piece. This is super fun. I recognize the quality immediately. It's Robinson Ransbottom Pottery Company of Roseville, USA. It's a little pot that's been made into Dad's M&M jar. You can stuff it with Dad's favorite M&M flavors for a lovely gift. I am asking $20 on this piece. Back here are super contemporary but lovely faux mercury glass pumpkin. It's really a nice piece. Has felt on the bottom, and I am asking $24. We saw a couple of these light up neon pieces in the lighting section. I think there was a palm tree and a flamingo. This is a pineapple that I have available. It lights up green and yellow, and it just takes 3 AA batteries. I like to use rechargeable ones. I am asking $22 on the lamp. This piece sprung to mind because it feels and looks like restaurant ware. It's a modern serving dish, very hefty. It is food safe, microwave and dishwasher safe, perfect for leaving Santa cookies, milk and carrots for the reindeer, frosty with a heart on the front there. I am asking $15 on the serving plate. This is probably one of my favorite finds of the trip. This fantastic fabric cactus. So much work went into this piece. It's hand stitched. Look at all the edges there and all the little fringes to look like prickles. Beautiful choice of fabric there. It's just a lovely piece. And as you saw, there's a wonderful lady on Etsy who creates pieces like this, and they're really a lot of work and quite pricey, but definitely worth it. I am asking $45 on this lovely piece. Over here we have our black amethyst vintage vase. It's ever so delicate, really nice quality. Look at the little ruffles on the top there. No damage whatsoever. The design is transfer wear, which means it's sort of almost a sticker, but it's laid onto the glass as opposed to being painted. I am asking $18 on the vase. I thought this piece complemented it quite well, and I hope you can see that it is cranberry glass. It's the Avon perfume candlestick. You can either pop some little battery operated lights inside here, the lid comes off, or you can pop a taper candle in there. I am asking $16 on that piece. Our brass elephant head. Look at this guy. He's absolutely fantastic. I love the patina on him, gives him some age, but of course if you prefer shiny, you could absolutely polish him up with some brass cleaner. He has some holes for hanging. There's the back. He's just fabulous. I am asking $28 on the elephant. Let's keep on our elephant theme with the contents of our grab bag here. Quite a few salt and pepper shakers. This is a single, very decorative, Indian looking elephant. He is green ceramic, complete with stopper. Lovely if you just want a little sugar shaker, maybe salt or pepper, you just want one. Or he could be a wonderful display for vintage hat pins there. This one is Rio Hondo. I couldn't resist him. Look at his little face. And I also love the vintage look of the sticker on the back. It's actually not really a sticker, it's a decal under the glaze. It says Souvenir of Grand Coulee Dam. I want to say that's in Washington. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he is fantastic. Rio Hondo. I did pay up for him a little bit. I am asking $20 on the Rio Hondo souvenir piece. These are vintage Japanese salt and pepper shakers. Again, little elephants, pastel colors. We've got pinks and blues and yellows. They're in great condition. Marked Japan on the bottom. Those are $14 for the set. This guy is super cute. He is a vintage piece made in Hong Kong. I want to say that he is made of celluloid. He has plastic eyes there. He's in really nice condition, a little bit faded, but he does have his original sticker. This guy originally came with two little babies. Or maybe this is one of the babies, I'm not sure. Anyway, the chain tells me that he was in a set attached to another couple of these. Really cute again. He is in nice condition. This little fellow, I would say also vintage Japan. Yes, he's marked there. Sadly, he does have some damage, a little chip to his foot there and some paint loss. Nevertheless, very, very cute and vintage, if not antique. I am asking $12 a piece on 1, 2, 3, 4 of these little single elephants. Over here we have some glass Lenox figures, and I have put this one on a little lighted base so you can see the beautiful colors. I hope they are coming through the viewer there. This one is lovely red and cranberry colors. We have an amber and yellow one, and this one is blue and green. I am asking $22 a piece on the Lenox glass elephants. I wanted to bring you a Bluebird of Happiness pair on a heart. This is the last one that I have in stock at the moment. So with Christmas coming up, I thought it would be a great opportunity. This one is $45. Back here, I wanted to include a few little plushies. They're perfect for popping in the top of a stocking to stop little hands from delving in too early. We've got the Santa we saw here, a little Dalmatian puppy, and this is a little soldier, perhaps a tin soldier. I am asking $12 a piece on the plushies. Now, I don't often pick up collector plates, but these are outstanding. They're absolutely stunning. Look at the artwork on here, and they have gold gilt paint on top. They are limited edition, Santa Clara, first edition, number 3190 from edition limited to 10,000. I have 1976. This one here, oops, is 1975. A beautiful church and houses with a snowy bank and a fence there. And two more up front. 1972, a little image of the stable and Holy Family. And this one is 1974. It goes quite well in a pair with mother and child there. Just doves and two children, 1974. I am asking $12 a piece on the collector plates. Couple of ornaments here. This one is lovely. It's made of felt. It's a snowflake. I just really liked the country cottage core theme of this one. I'm asking $12. As I mentioned in the video, characters from television shows are always a good bet. These are from the cartoon series, super successful South Park. There are 3 of them. I used to be familiar with the characters. I think that we've got Cartman and they slipped my mind. Anyway, these are really good to pick up. I am asking $15 a piece on the South Park. Let's pop back over here to our Blue Sky Clayworks Halloween piece. I was amazed that it was not broken actually. It's a heather gold mink piece. At the back we've got a spider web with a little pumpkin and the spider, that's where you pop your tea light like that. And it shines through these 2 lovely pumpkins here. I am asking $18. Look at this lovely little lamp. It's a snowy cottage, perfect to accent a Christmas tree or a Christmas village if you have one. Just lovely. It has one of the normal little lamp lights poked into it there and a little divot for the cord at the back. I'm asking $28. If you are a fan of Winnie the Pooh, this one is for you. It's a lovely lighted sculpture. It has little mini lights inside, lights up, plugs in, as you can see. Beautiful condition. It was actually new in the box. I am asking $25. You can put it in a window, pop it on your tree, just in a corner to add some Christmas cheer. It's just a lovely piece. I promised you a wreath. Look at this. It's made of corks with some moss. It's in a crude heart shape, as you can see, but a really, really fun idea. I like it a lot. Perfect if you have a little bar or wine corner. I am asking $16 on the wreath. One more fun thing. If you like to coloring books, this one is super. It's a Mary Engelbreit, really popular artist. Mary Engelbreit's Color Me Christmas. It says 48 images to color. Now I suspected that a couple of pages had been torn out of here, and I was right. I counted and there are 43 pages. Still a lovely piece. Coloring is very relaxing, and it's perfect if you love Mary Engelbreit. I am asking $10 on the coloring book. As promised, we are going to delve into bubble lights to make sure that you don't throw away a perfectly good string for silly reasons. Anyway, Here are my bubble lights that are available for purchase. They are $8 a piece. If you would like all of them or more than one, I will absolutely give you a much better deal. Over here is the star of the show, our fantastic Italian elephant picture. As I mentioned a couple of years ago, I sold an owl that was very similar. He had almost identical eyes to this guy. Absolutely fantastic. I would guess that this is 1940s, possibly 50s. He is just amazing. I've never seen one like him. His tail is the handle and his ears are the spout. Super sweet little face, lovely glaze, very minimal damage, just a couple of little flea bite chippies to his front feet. There's the Made in Italy mark on the bottom. I am asking $75 on the vintage picture. If you would like to purchase anything you see here, please send me an email, thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item you're interested in, and your offer. As I always say, please feel free to offer a few dollars over asking price to give yourself the best chance at winning the item. Do stay tuned. Right after this, we have our bonus footage. Bear and Rio, our German Shepherd dogs, love Floyd Lamb Park. We got some really great clips of this video of them running around and chasing each other. And also, as promised, we are going to show you the inflatable snowman we found at Goodwill that has been added to our Christmas display. If you still have Christmas shopping to do hop over to my store. It's thriftingvegas.com. There you will find items from previous videos, and I hope you find something special. Shipping may be off. Don't fear. If you buy something and the shipping seems crazy, I will absolutely refund you any overage right back to your payment method. If you enjoyed this video, the best way you can support me is by watching all the way to the end screen and clicking on the links to watch some more of my videos. As always, thank you for watching and have a very Merry Christmas. These are vintage Christmas bubble lights. They plug in to a lighted string with receptacles, or you can plug them into a little candlestick similar to the one you would use to light up a vintage ceramic Christmas tree. I have one screwed into the base here. Let's turn it on. There we go. It lights up. Now you'll notice that it's not bubbling right away, and that's because it needs to warm up. These need the heat of the electricity in the base to make the liquid bubble, and it can take up to 5 or 10 minutes for these to actually work. So don't be alarmed if you plug your set in and the bubbles don't happen immediately. Hi Ziggy. Now this one was plugged in for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and as you can see, it's bubbling away furiously. Sometimes you'll plug one of these in, give it 10 minutes, and it's still not working. I'm going to show you what to do. So this beauty has been plugged in for about 10 minutes now, and it's not bubbling, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is just give it a very gentle shake. Sometimes what happens is sediment gets stuck in the light, and it prevents the bubbles from bubbling. It didn't work plugged in, so I'm just going to give it a little more of a vigorous shake outside of the fixture. Let's plug it back in now. See what happens. There we go, it is working. As I said, what happens sometimes is sediment gets trapped inside the bubbler and it just needs a bit of a shake to get it working again. As promised, here's a shot of our balcony's Christmas display, complete with brand new snowman inflatable here. That little spotlight across his face is our projection Christmas snowflakes. We've got Frosty and his little friend, inflatable angel, Christmas tree, and now the snowman. And over here we have some light up grazing deer and our tree with Christmas balls on it. We're getting an early start this morning. It's a few minutes before 8 o'clock. Floyd Lamb Park opens at 8. The dogs are really excited. Here's Bear. Rio. There she is. Where's Ree? There's Ree. There we are. We're going to Floyd Lamb Park here in Las Vegas. The dogs love to run in the desert. They do zoomies chasing each other. They dig. They chase rabbits and birds. It's their favourite thing. So we will see you there. What are you doing? It's really cloudy here in Las Vegas for a change and quite cool. The sky is absolutely gorgeous. We are on a 5-mile route here and the dogs are just loving it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay. Clowns are amazing. Go get him. Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? Go get him. Where's Daddy? Get him. Is he hiding? I am hiding around a sand dune. Let's see if the dogs can find me. Bear! Here they come. Bear! Hi. We really came a long way out into the desert today, and the scenery is just stunning. 360 degrees. There's Las Vegas. I don't know if you can see the stratosphere is right there. A bit smoggy today. And over here, that's Mount Charleston. This is just fascinating to me. I wanted to show you. The winds in the desert are so high. Hi! That it just blows all of the loose dirt and the sand away to leave a landscape of these teeny tiny little rocks. Almost looks like a movie set here. The dogs have been chasing the crows here. This one found something white. I'm not sure what he found. I'm on 10 times magnification right now. Here comes Rio. It switched to 3. Here she comes. Did you find the crow? Rio, did you find it? We really have some incredible plants here in the desert. I think these might be agave flowers. They come up in a huge stem from the base. It's not the season, but I think after they flower, they die back. Look at this. It's incredible. His face. Okay. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Looks like a Bob Ross painting. Bear, are you tired? I just stepped outside to wait for the hummingbirds to have their breakfast, and look at this gorgeous sky. It's pinks and yellows and a little bit of blues. Oh, did you see that hummingbird just dive? A couple of you have asked me if our hummingbirds in Las Vegas migrate, and most of them do, but when there's quite a lot of food available, or they know that certain houses put out food all year long like we do, they tend to stick around. I've got lots of shelter in our garden, and I've even got a little bird box here for them if they get really cold. Oh, here's one now, look. We had quite a harsh winter, but we do have some pomegranates on the tree here, and just one lemon. The wind was so high when the lemon and the other citrus trees were flowering that most of them blew away. This one is almost ready. It's really little, but these are so sweet. You can actually eat them just like an orange. My baby girl. Are you having a nap? Are you having a nap? Bear's having a nap. Let's go. Good girl. Come on, let's go. Good girl.
Well, watch for ticks.
I think they're waiting for a stick. That's a big stick. That's a big stick. Where's Daddy? Where's it? Where's that? Come on, let's go. This is going to be so much fun. I'm here at Goodwill, but I'm not alone. My mum and my daughter Miley are with us.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
What are we going to look for today? Stuff.
Stuff. Cut. I was not prepared for